Hi, Sagittarius, around here with your weekly forecast. Hopefully, you guys have been having a great week. I'm hoping, and a great weekend. So let's get started with this week and see what we got going on. So, two of winter, being indecisive. All right. Yep. Uh, you know, the two of winter comes up when we are trying too hard to make other people happy and aren't focused on our own happiness, right? And so we have a hard time making decisions because we're too worried about what other people think or instead of really focusing on what's best for us, right? So and also that can mean, being trapped between, what you feel in your heart, what you know in your head, you know, and so it's really those are the kind of scenarios in which, indecisiveness happens, right? Like, oh, what should I do? Well, I think I should do this, but I feel like I should do that. All right. And so then you got the Nine of Autumn in reverse. Uh, and this is about not having enough time to yourself, not spending time with you. You're so busy. Um, you're so busy doing for others that you're not taking time for yourself. And so, and part of that is what's leading you to the indecision, right? Like you're being indecisive because you just haven't spent any time with yourself to really know where you stand or what you want, um or what is in your best interest, because you're just focusing so much on working hard and really working hard and doing for others and caring for others and just and so um that's kind of where you're at with that, and which goes along with the Five of Spring, which is your next card, which is feeling at odds with yourself or with others, right? Feeling like you're in this tug of war with yourself, like your mind and your heart trying to decide, and you're just kind of really struggling. And so that's kind of the theme that's going on here, is just this indecisiveness and this struggle back and forth with yourself and with other people too, right? Okay. So dreams come true is your healing with the fairies card. The life you've been dreaming of is becoming a reality for you. Your affirmations, prayers, visualizations, and other positive practices have brought your dreams to fruition. Now the fairies ask you to keep the faith. At this moment, you may be seeing glimmers of your dreams coming true. These dreams are transitioning from thought form to etheric form, and then they're solidifying into material form. To make this transition successful and complete, your continued faith and prayers are needed. Ask guides and God and the fairies to help you release any fears that could cause you to sabotage your success. Know that you deserve this new abundance and that it will bring much joy to you and those in your life. And so think about that. If you're feeling at odds with yourself and others, or just always trying to um, do for others, or take them into consideration without considering yourself, you are sabotaging yourself, right? And you're stopping those dreams from coming to fruition. So this is your guidepost saying, hey, look, this is, you really need to think about this, because you could be stopping your own self. You could be sabotaging your own self, right? And the pendulum's in 100% agreement over here. So be careful of self-sabotage. I do it all the time. I'm terrible at self-sabotage, and so I can speak to this wholeheartedly, that I sabotage myself a lot. So be careful of that, because we really can really limit ourselves when we do that. And so you've got a couple of really good solar plexus chakra cards, because that's where our power sits. Our power sits in our solar plexus. And so confidence within is the first one that you got. The empowering light of the golden ray is yours to harness. It flows through your being, strengthening you with its every vibration, leading you to manifest all that you seek. It illuminates your inner joy and confidence, opening you to new levels of prosperity you may not have thought possible. Healing comes from sovereignty and personal empowerment. Claim your possibility. The universe is smiling upon you, and the sun is shining on you now. And golden healer quartz is the crystal, and cinnamon is the herb. And then the other one you got is empowered oneness. You got 2 solar plexus cards, like I said. Allow yourself to see the light in others, and you will illuminate your own being. For when you hold others with deep respect, you shine that same light upon yourself. Let this light radiate from deep within you, bringing energies of power, prosperity, and courage to all who cross your path. This process becomes easy and automatic once you remember that we are all one. You're being called upon to embody unity consciousness as a source of power in the world. And the crystal for that is golden calcite, and the herb is turmeric. So remember that, when you self-sabotage, then you're leaving out your ability to manifest what you want in your life, and you're diminishing your own power. And so when you're at odds with yourself, and you're going back and forth, or you're at odds with other people, you're not using the power that you're given to make your dreams come true. So really think about that. Really work with that solar plexus this week. Really focus on pulling that power forward, really getting that confidence within yourself, within you, because you really are wonderful, just so you know. And so then intentions for this week are happy soul. And the intention is, my soul is at home in my body, and all parts of my being are integrated and working in fluid alignment. There is no separation between my soul and my vehicle, and I live in authentic truth among beloveds who understand, see, and appreciate me. And the stone for that is magnetite, and the essential oil is lily of the valley. And that is another great way to get out of that self-sabotaging behavior, is to remember how much we're loved. And so having that happy soul, that's a really good intention, right? And saying, you know what, I am surrounded. I live an authentic life with people who love me and see me and appreciate me, right? And when we focus on things like that, it really helps change the course of how things go. And the other one is happiness honored. I honor my soul's desires, recognizing that they are placed in my heart for a reason, and I honor my own happiness. I create space and opportunities for others to do the same. And the stone for that is amber, and the essential oil is frankincense. And think about that. When you're indecisive, and you're not really putting yourself first, and you're odds with your own self or with others, right? What about your happiness? Honor your own happiness. So that's a really great intention, because that will also take our focus off of that self-sabotaging. When we focus on a happy soul, happy heart, or happiness honored, we focus on happiness and gratitude, and in that place, right? Then we can stop self-sabotaging and start breaking down those cycles of behavior that put us there, right? And then I love and accept myself. Your self-image is made up of your judgments. It's not the real you. Sit for 10 minutes with this question. What's it like to be me when I'm not judging myself? What is it like to be me when I'm not judging myself? And so that is a really good question. I think maybe that would be a really good thing to maybe journal about, when you're trying to come to that place of acceptance and understanding. It's good to ask yourself those tough questions, right? Like, what does it look like to be you when you're not judging, right? And when you're not judging, then you cannot self-sabotage. And so Saturn is a planet that came up on the dice for you, and that's about um, patience and responsibility and discipline, right? And so that's about making decisions, honoring yourself, thinking of yourself, putting yourself in a good place. There's nothing wrong with self-care. There's no shame, and there is nothing to be afraid of when you're taking care of yourself and you're looking out for yourself and you're not sabotaging yourself, right? So having the discipline to really focus on coming into your own sovereignty and your own place of power in the world, right? And your own happiness. Okay, well, that's all I have for you guys today, this week. If you aren't following me on Facebook, Bum Day Healing Arts is on Facebook. You can follow me there. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. There is a link in the comments. I do accept free will donations for the readings I do here on YouTube. If you feel called, please donate. I appreciate all the support. I hope you have a good week. And remember that you are divinely wonderful. And I love you. And I will see you next time.